You finally want to start playing the piano, but you don't know how to start. So this is your first day of playing the piano, and we are actually gonna play our first song together, okay? Make sure you stick till the end, because I'll tell you the biggest piano beginner mistake most of the beginners make, so that you can avoid it, okay? So let's go. Okay, so first of all, you need to know the name of the keys. If you already know the name of the keys, no worries, you can skip that part. If you do not know them yet, no worries, they are not very difficult, trust me. So the easiest way to remember them is that you find here the twins, okay? So on the keyboard, you'll find multiple twins, okay? The black keys here, okay? I call them the twins. And you also got the triplets here, okay? Also here, and so on, okay? So, and the most important note I would say on the piano is the C, okay? And you can find C when you find twins, and on the bottom here, go to your left. Here, this one is the C, okay? So you know when you find the twins, you also got the C, okay? So let's try another one. Here the twins, so we have here the C. Or we have here the twins, and then we have here the C, okay? And then when you know the C, you go 2 down, and then you have the A, and then you have actually the alphabet, okay? Then you only need to remember the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then we start again with the A. And that's actually it, okay? So we only have 7 different notes on the piano, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And they'll repeat. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. A, B, C, D, and so on, okay? So we are only remembering those 7 notes, okay? So for our first song, we're actually gonna start already playing our first song. I know this is very exciting, but we place now our right hand here on the C with our thumb. It's called the C position, okay? So we place here our thumb on the C, and then each finger gets 1 white note, okay? So C, D, E, F, G, okay? So this is the C position, okay? And our left hand, we also go to the C position. So we place our pinky on the C, and the other fingers all of them get 1 white note. So here the D, here the E, here the F, and here the G, okay? So we're actually gonna stay here in this exact position for our little song, okay? We only might need to move our thumb 1 note up or down, but that's it, okay? We're not moving around today because it's our first day of playing the piano. So we're gonna stay here in this exact position, okay? So we're gonna play now some different patterns, and there are 4 of them, okay? I'm gonna go through all of them very slowly, then you can remember them. And you can click pause whenever you want to practice, okay? And so that this whole thing is a little bit easier for you, I actually prepared a cheat sheet for you. You just have to click on the link in the description and put in your name and your email. I'm gonna send over the cheat sheet. There you see all the patterns we are going through, and you also see the variations I'm gonna tell you. And so you can print it out and have it in front of you and play this often as you want. So let's start with the first pattern. So for the first pattern, you start with your pinky on the C. You press your pinky, your 5th finger, and then your thumb. Okay, let's do that again. Pinky, thumb. Pinky, thumb. Okay, that are our first 2 notes. Pinky, thumb. Pinky, thumb. Okay, try that. Pinky, thumb. When you've got that, move on to the right hand, and here you play thumb and 3rd finger, the C and the E. Thumb, 3rd finger, thumb, 3rd finger. And when you also got those 2 notes, let's put them together. Okay, so pinky, thumb, and with your right hand, thumb, 3rd finger. Okay, let's do it again. And when you've got it, then you can press the pedal and play it a little bit faster, okay? Doesn't it sound pretty already? Right? I love it. Okay, so that's actually the first pattern already, okay? So you remember? Pinky, thumb, thumb, 3rd finger, okay? If you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to leave a thumb up and subscribe my channel. I would really appreciate it. So let's move on to the second pattern already, okay? For the second pattern, we play 4th finger with our left hand and thumb. Okay, let's do it again. Fourth finger and thumb. And with our right hand, we now need to move the thumb one note down to the B, okay? So we play here, the thumb also, but remember, move one note down here to the B. Thumb and second finger stays here on the D. Okay, so remember, you only move the thumb, you do not move the other fingers too. Only the thumb, and then you play thumb and second finger, okay? So we've got with our left hand, fourth finger, thumb, and then again with the right hand, thumb, second finger. And here also, once you've got it, you feel comfortable, try and put it together and play it a little bit faster. Very nice! That's already the second one. And each pattern you play 4 times, okay? So when you play the first one, let's do the first one again so that you don't forget the first pattern. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now second pattern, fourth finger and thumb here, and here we move down to the B. And also 4 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Now, then third pattern, we play with our left hand, the third finger, here E. And now we need to move the thumb of our left hand one note up to the A, okay? So we play it like this. Third finger, thumb. Third finger, thumb. Repeat it until you feel comfortable. And then you try your right hand. And with our right hand, we play again thumb and third finger. Okay, it's actually the same we played in our first pattern, okay? So, left hand, third, and thumb, and again, thumb and third finger. Okay, and then put it together. Also 4 times. Okay, very nice. Very, very good. So, and for the next one, last pattern, we try second finger here, the thumb actually stays here on the A, and we play second finger and thumb, F and A, and with our right hand we play C and F. Okay, so thumb and fourth finger. Okay, so it will sound like this. Yes, that were already the 4 patterns. Let's play them one more time all together. Okay, so we start with the first one, remember? Pinky and thumb here. 2, 3, 4. Every pattern we play 4 times, okay? Second pattern, remember we move down here the thumb to the B. And here we play fourth finger and first. 2, 3, 4. Next pattern, we have here third finger and we move here the thumb up to the A. And here again, thumb and third finger. And last one, here F. And here also F on our right hand. Yes, perfect. Very nice. So, and now when you've got that, let's talk about some variations that you can do, okay? So the very nice thing is that you can play it now on all octaves, okay? So you can decide, okay, now we took the middle C here, but we can also play it the right hand up here, for example. You can stay here with your left hand, you can also move your left hand also up. And then you can do the same thing here. And now second pattern. Third one. Fourth one. Very nice. You see? Another thing that's also very nice, you do not have to play them separately like this. You can also play all the notes at the same time, like this. Okay? I've just played all the notes we played in our first pattern at the same time. So you can play it, for example, let's say 4 times also. 1, 2, 3, 4. And move on to the second pattern. That was this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third one was this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and maybe some of you already recognized the song. Those were the chords from the song I'm Yours, okay? So you can actually start and sing along if you want. So it would sound like this. Very nice! Or if you want to, of course, you can also play it like this, but if you want to sing along, I would actually recommend to play them like this, okay? Very nice. And so, the mistake I was talking about at the beginning is, first rule, if you are especially a beginner and you make a mistake, it's totally normal, of course, we all make mistakes, but the important thing is that you do not ignore the mistake, because if you ignore them, they will haunt you forever, trust me. Maybe you'll remember then a false note and you played all the time with this wrong note, and it really takes a lot of effort to take this note out again, okay? So what do I mean by that, okay? So let's say you play a wrong note in the, let's say, third pattern, second or third pattern, okay? So that was the second pattern. So instead of this one, you play maybe, I don't know, you play this one here, okay? And now you're, oh no, mistake. Let's try again. And you start from the beginning. And then you again, wrong note, okay? So very important here, don't go over it and over it again from the beginning. Just go to the specific phrase where you have the wrong note, the mistake, and correct it there and say, okay, now I played 7 times without any mistake. Then I can move on, okay? So now I play only the second pattern 7 times without a mistake, okay? And then you can say, okay, let's try it from the beginning again without mistake, okay? That's very, very important, because otherwise it takes you hours first to learn a new piece, and it takes you hours again to get rid of the wrong note, okay? And it's a lot of effort. You don't want this. Yes, so that's it actually for this video. That was your first day of playing the piano. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other free piano lessons with me. See you!